Hey guys, and welcome to another Disney reading. Today we have Disney's Pixar, The Incredibles, A Job for the Incredibles, which is showing us December 14th. Mr. Incredible, his wife, Elastigirl, and their children Violet and Dash had just defeated a deadly robot created by Syndrome. Syndrome's real name was Buddy, and as a boy he'd wanted to be Mr. Incredible's sidekick. When Mr. Incredible told Buddy that supers were born, not made, Buddy had vowed to prove him wrong. Syndrome had created an omnidroid robot that only he could defeat. He sent the robot to the city and turned up at the last moment to save the day. But his plan had gone wrong. The robot had turned against him, and the Incredibles had saved his city instead. Syndrome was angry. Later, when the Incredibles went home, they found a new sitter had come from for their youngest child, Jack. It was Syndrome. "You stole my future," said Syndrome. "I'm returning the favour. Don't worry, I'll be a good mentor. And in time, who knows, he might make a good sidekick." Syndrome blasted a hole in the roof and flew off with Jack towards his waiting jet. But Jack was upset. He began to cry and wail. Then he began to transform using superpowers. Suddenly, Syndrome was no longer holding a sweet baby, but a flaming monster. Jack tore through Syndrome's rocket boots. Syndrome quickly dropped him and raced to his nearby jet. Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl were shocked. Until now, they thought Jack didn't have any superpowers. Mr. Incredible used his strength to throw Elastigirl into the air. She caught Jack and then stretched out into a parachute to bring him safely back to the ground. "This isn't the end of it," Syndrome raged, but he was wrong. Mr. Incredible picked up a car and threw it at the jet. Syndrome's cape got caught in one of the engines, and with one last yell, he was gone. As the jet exploded, Vi protected her family with a force field. The Incredibles were safe. "That's my girl," said Elastigirl. The Incredibles returned to their undercover life, but fitting in was just a little easier now. Vi was more confident, and Dash was allowed to use a little of his super speed by running at the school team, on the school team. But as the super family left school sports day, the ground began to rumble. A monstrous machine broke out of the earth, with a menacing figure riding on top of it. It was time for the family to put on their masks and change into their super suits. This was a job for the Incredibles. So guys, I'll see you very soon. Now, if you did enjoy that story, click like. If you'd like to see more, click subscribe. And the next story is going to be Monsters Inc. Mike's Dog Problem. So guys, I will see you very soon. Bye bye.